Hi, I'm Will.
And I'm Risa, and this is Talent Talk.
On today's show, we have acclaimed artist, DAISHA McBRIDE. But before we get to our interview with her,
take a look at her amazing video for her latest single, Black Queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so sci-fi.
You were not seeing the black queen out here doing the rap thing. My foot on the pedal, I'm winning and settled. My Honda be all in the fast lane. Wrist look frozen, cause of commotion. Added another little notch in my belt. Money like Oprah, brothers like Jonas. So many flows I could feature myself. Came from the East End, dope like Kingpin. Think I got the moves like Jagger. Yeah. Look at my crew who battle with the top down, screaming out Black Lives Matter. We better drop it off now that we pop it off. Why would I follow y'all? Ooh, that's a waste. But you don't mind me, teeth are shiny, smiling at haters. Remember my face. Young little rap girl, better stop playing. I got residual money to stand. You see me, you see my dogs. Tell them I'm sorry, it's part of the brand. Shits we live from the booth. Yeah, tell them we back. Always had the juice and now my music match. Hey, I said I'm matching up. Ooh, I feel like gassing up. Saw my face on Forbes. It's apparent that the bag went up. Shout out to my melanin. Ooh, baby, you know that it's popping. I got them waiting to be like, oh, DAISHA, please tell me the album dropping. My people are lawyers and judges, but we still get hate from the public. I'm bringing light to the things that I see, cause apparently America doesn't. I don't want the compliments backhand. I'm trying to profit on back end. Might quit the music and make a career, really protecting our black men. But you and I seeing a black queen. Rihanna would call me a bad teen.
Well, hello, DAISHA. How are you?
What's up? I'm good. How are you guys?
DAISHA, Risa, and I are so excited that you are on Talent Talk today, and the audience just got a little sneak peek of your original song and music video for Black Queen. And I want to know, first and foremost, how that song came about for you, and writing it, and also the concept for the amazing music video.
Yeah. So Black Queen is definitely one of my favorite videos that's out now, and I put it out last year, 2020, during just all the chaos that was going on, just all the things that were going on last year with the protests, and, just a lot of issues were kind of being brought to light. And I kind of felt kind of compelled just to make a track that was just kind of just positive and just kind of celebrated being a woman of color. As the song says, a Black queen. And so the music video, I just got a couple of my friends who I think are all Black queens and kings in their own right. And we just got together, we were all white, and we just had a good time. So that was
so
the Black Queen video. Yeah.
Such an awesome video. And I have to ask you, because I love you so much, and I've loved watching you perform live, and I never got to ask you, but I get to do it here on Talent Talk. Like, when was the first time you knew, like, okay, I have a gift and I want to do this for my life,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been rapping since I was about 10 years old, and I always knew I loved music, and I always, kind of in the back of my mind wanted to do something with it, but I just wasn't sure. I didn't know anybody who kind of did music full time, and so I was definitely hesitant. But I decided to go to school. I went to MTSU. And I got a degree in music business, because I was like, if I'm gonna get into this industry, then I want to know, what I'm doing. And when I was at MTSU, though, I kind of had a moment where I was kind of still doubting myself, like, I don't know if this is what I should be doing. And then literally the day after I was talking to my friends saying, I don't know if I should do this, is the day that I actually ended up going viral for the first time on the internet. Oh. And I went from like a couple hundred followers to like 10,000 overnight. So that kind of was a moment. It was a sign from the universe, like, okay, maybe I should be doing this. And I've just kind of been tunnel vision, full speed since then.
Talk about tunnel vision, DAISHA. I mean, throughout this pandemic, you have been releasing such amazing songs and music videos, and I want to kind of lean into some of them. For example, can we talk about Pump Fake? I mean, you are giving an EGOT performance. I mean, throw the Emmys at you, the Grammys, the Oscars, the Tonys, put it on stage. You really are a jack of all trades. And I want to know what that video was like for you in terms of not only performing, but also in the creation of the concepts.
Well, I've had Pump Fake kind of stashed away for about a year. I was gonna drop it before the pandemic, but then it just didn't quite feel right to drop it, so we kind of just waited on it. But I'm super inspired by just really, really great visuals. So I'm super inspired by people like Missy Elliot, Busta Rhymes, Ludacris, people like that who just have really, really cool videos. And so this year coming into 2021, I was like, all right, I really want to kind of step my videos up a little bit and make them a little bit more, you know, compelling and just a little bit more creative. So with Pump Fake, we just we kind of came up with the storyline. You know, I'm in there, faces beat up, I got guns and bags of cash, like I just committed a robbery, and it was just cool to be able to, you know, kind of step into a different pocket and act a little bit, and, you know, just kind of have some fun with it.
And I want to ask one more question about another music video. I love them all the songs.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone's gonna
you.
Check you out, even though probably everyone already
Thank
has.
you.
But I want to go into On for the Night, how the song came about, the concept for the video.
Yeah, On for the Night, it's another one of my faves. And basically, you know, last year, 2020, the pandemic, we weren't able to, you know, be around people like we're used to. And like, for me, I'm a social butterfly. I like to be out at the bar, the club, wherever the people are turning up. Like, that's me. You can find me there. So, but obviously last year we weren't able to do that. So On for the Night was just me kind of saying like, yo, I'm having such a great year despite the pandemic, and I want to be able to go out and celebrate with my people and have a good time. And I just want to just have a good night. Like, I'm trying to be on for the night, you know? And so that was kind of my song that I made. And I was like, all right, whenever we can go back outside, like, this is a song I want to put on and be able to just really just vibe to it and have a good time. The music video was dope. I'm in like a little strip club kind of situation. Have a dancer, and it's just cool. It's like, you know, it's just vibey.
People are going to be seeing all these music videos we're talking about over your speaking because they need to.
Well, that's like my next question is like, do you write your ideas down? Are you a paper pencil person? How do you get like what you want to write about?
Yeah, well, I don't write on paper pencil. It just doesn't work for me. My mind, I write faster than I can. I think faster than I can write. So I typically am on a phone, iPad, whatever, and I'm doing it all digitally because, you know, I'm going back, editing. Let me copy paste this, switch this, da da da. It's super super fast. But yeah, it's all kind of in my phone, and that's kind of how I write things down.
I love it, DAISHA. And DAISHA, I'm curious to know, where did you grow up exactly? And also, did you have teachers or family members specifically that were really, you know, who took notice of your talent and encouraged you?
Yeah, so I'm from East Tennessee. I'm from Knoxville. Shout out to the 865. But you know, growing up in Knoxville, I really didn't even grow up with hip hop. I was listening to a lot of, you know, pop, rock, country music, and so I kind of had to get into hip hop on my own. And when I started doing it, my friends and just the people, my family, the people I was around, they were just like, yo, like you should actually like think about this because you're really good. And they just kind of just kept me encouraged, and you know, just kind of, as still to this day, they're always encouraging me, you know, and just kind of being that support system that I need. Yeah, so it's really just been it's kind of just the people around me and just good energy, and now we're here, I guess.
Yes.
I love it. DAISHA, I want to know, and you know, because Risa is all about signs, I'm all about signs in the universe. I want to know for you, was there a moment throughout the pandemic where, you know, we were kind of all forced to investigate the superfluous and really get to like why you do what you do? Was there a moment when you were like, oh, this is going to be my new North Star looking into 2021 and beyond?
Yeah, I think for me, like just musically in 2021, I think that's kind of when I kind of realized like, all right, I'm just gonna just completely be vulnerable and just be me with every song. And you know, I feel like as artists, everybody kind of has a different goal with their art, but for me, it's just to just express myself and talk about the things that I'm going through as a 20-something-year-old, and you know, and just share that with other people, and maybe somebody can relate, or even if it's the complete opposite, maybe my song just allows you just to kind of get away from whatever you're dealing with that day. I've been getting that a lot recently, which is so interesting for me because I never thought my music would be kind of like a getaway for people. But I mean, just any way that I can help. And like I said, it's therapy for me as well. So I'm just being myself and just expressing myself. And if you like it and if you can relate to it, that's even better.
I love that, because I was saying this, like, I feel like the pandemic as artists really made us ask the question, like, do we still want to do this? And when we want to do this, what do we want to put out there?
Yeah.
But it also made me, like, I always say this and it might sound cheesy and I just don't care. There's only one you, DAISHA, and your story is beautiful and it matters and it needs to be put out there. And that's what you do. There's only one Will and there's only one me. And like, there is no competition. That's what blew my mind. Like, there isn't. It's just you in your beautiful lane doing your beautiful thing. That is it.
Exactly.
And we get to watch you soar. And that's what you're doing right now. And it's like so exciting. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, DAISHA, we could be asking you so many more questions. And actually, we do have quite a few questions, but there is one in particular that we would really like to know the answer of. DAISHA McBRIDE, are you ready for game time?
I'm ready for game time. Let's do this.
Well, DAISHA, Risa and I have this book of questions, and we want to know 2 of your favorite numbers. Go.
2 of my favorite numbers. I'm going to go with 25 and 2.
Risa, you take 25. I'll take 2. I'm going to go to my question in my book, and Risa, you go to yours and yours.
Okay. 25. Okay. If you were a food, any food, what food represents you? And why?
I was a food, any food. Okay. I'm gonna go with pizza. And because listen. So pizza is just like that go-to food, right? Like it's always, if push comes to shove and you didn't get the chance to cook or do whatever, you can order a pizza and it's going to be solid. Anytime. Right? Exactly. Yes. Also, when you eat pizza, you're not going to eat a pizza and be like, oh, this doesn't taste like pizza. Pretty much it's what you're going to get with each slice, just depending on the topping. And I feel like it's just like that Old Faithful, you know what I'm saying? Solid. It's filling, it does the job, and I'm gonna say I'm like a slice of pizza.
I love that.
Yes.
I love it. Oh my God. Question number 2, you said 2, right, DAISHA?
Yes.
Okay, you are forced to take a cold weather vacation. Where do you go and why?
Cold weather vacation. Okay, even though I do not like the cold, I would have to go. One of my favorite cold spots would be probably Denver, Colorado. I like Denver. It's just beautiful. Like the landscape up there is just different. Like even in the summer and the winter, it's so cool. There's a lot of things to do. You can ski, snowboard. There's a lot of kind, liberal people out there, and we love that. We need that. And so I'm going to go with probably Denver. Yeah.
Love.
Yes. That's amazing, DAISHA. And Risa and I have loved having you on Talent Talk. But before you leave, I know that you just released a YouTube video of your latest single, Adventure Time Freestyle. And I'm curious to know if you wouldn't mind giving us a little sneak peek of it live in person a cappella.
Yeah.
Yes, I can do that. Hey, yeah. 45-minute cook-up, that's a standard now. I popped a bottle in a booth. It's truly been a while. Too many celebrations, they get hard to plan around. I lost count how many cakes I blown the candle out of. A Monday night vibe, go and start your week off. A year ago was in Atlanta at a 3-star. And last summer I was protesting police cars. I think we all could use a drink with a restart. Hey, don't call me toxic, I'm honest. Yeah. Blue jeans, the way I stay in the pocket. A few things that I've never forgotten. Yeah, no new team, you can trust that we solid. Yeah, that's adventure time. Little razzle dazzle.
That you only give them a little razzle dazzle because the rest they better pay you. Now
they
listen,
gotta come see it. They gotta
come see it live. DAISHA, you are a star. Risa, you are a star, my love, and you give and bring Talent Talk. These amazing artists. And DAISHA, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all were great.
Amazing.
Thank you.